Hi, guys. Welcome to Mixed Emotions, Second Thoughts, the podcast where we dive deep into the experiences that shape us, the relationships that define us, and the lessons that stay with us. I'm your host, Miss CCJ.
And I'm your girl, JP, and together we're here to explore the stories, the struggles, and the triumphs that come with love, life, and everything in between. So let's get into it.
Woo, 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 woo. What are we talking about today?
My girl barely got a voice, y'all. Y'all heard that? Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, girl, she ain't full voice.
I'm never am.
Listen, every time we record after a weekend, it's over. It's over. I should have made her some tea. I should have made you some tea.
That would have been amazing.
Dang.
That would have been so cozy.
Right, I should have made you some tea.
Got in this corner.
I mean, you know.
I went to sleep.
Okay.
Because listen, because I had the game on Friday, then I had the game on Saturday,
Right.
and then I went
Concert.
grocery shopping. This did a lot after the game on Saturday. Cooked dinner and stuff. Then I went out. Went to Hideaway to see Lloyd. Like I said, I ended up leaving because my feet was hurting. Okay, I'm not young no more, and standing in heels for hours just doesn't go well. Okay?
Gotcha.
With all his body,
Body.
it was heavy.
Body, yada, yada.
Heavy. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he came out, did a few 1-2s, he disappeared, and so did I. So my brother's like, he came back out. Oh well, send me a video. My feet was hurting. Okay, there's like no re-entry because my Crocs was in the car. I would have definitely went and put them on, but they said no re-entry. So whatever, baby. I stood out there. I said, listen, I just need a minute before I walk to my car because my feet hurt. They was cracking up like the security people. And I'm like, I don't want to be ghetto trying to walk with no shoes on.
Baby.
So I just took my little time, baby. I made it to the car. I couldn't get them shoes off fast enough. Okay?
Listen,
Had on a
that's why I
thigh-high
bought them
boot, too.
socks.
It was hard. I was like, oh.
That's why I bought them socks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see them little socks right there. The little circle tab right here on the table. Circle tab. Those are socks.
Oh.
Baby, those are socks. So I put them in my purse. And so they're compression socks. They open up really, really well. I went to the Brandy and Monica concert in Ohio. I got to my seat. I put on my socks. I turned up. Concert was over. I put my shoes back on. I had a nice walk to the car. Do you hear me?
Oh,
I
I'll be
will be
grabbing a
keeping
pot
those
or two of
socks
those.
everywhere I go because they
Where did
are
you get them
purse
from?
friendly. Amazon. I actually ordered them on Amazon.
Oh. Trade me one of
Right,
them.
so she
Look,
can show- right, she gotta
put these
show them
on
how
here.
small they
I
are.
put this on my. Get me some of these. Look,
Yes.
guys.
Little socks.
That's why we were looking on the floor like, what?
And you just open them up. And
Disposable cotton sock.
disposable, baby. You only got to keep
What size
them.
is this?
Right?
They're your size.
All
Your
right.
little bitty
Okay,
feet.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, they're probably not my size, though.
Girl,
What
you
size
fine.
shoe
I
you
promise
wear?
One
you fine.
size?
They one size fits all.
Really?
Yes, I promise you.
Oh.
Because I was a little big on me. I'm like, okay. It
Okay.
didn't matter because I was not about to be in that concert with my heels on. And I never wear really
Heels
heels
to
to
a concert.
concert. But because Monica had already said, come suited and booted, I said, okay, I got to wear heels. But
She didn't say you had to stay that way.
She did not. She said, just
was a
come
loophole.
that way.
Period.
Okay.
We found one.
So your girl took her, but I saw somebody on social media. I said I'm gonna tag her because did not lie. She said you take you some disposable socks, throw them away, and you keep them moving. So it was like those little pairs. It's easy to go in your purse as a woman, and a man put them in your pocket if you need to. Keep them moving.
Yeah,
But
I'm definitely keeping that one.
baby, I definitely did 36 hours at 30. It was 36. It was like 33 hours a trip. Like my sister flew up from Houston. Got the rental car, came and got me. We got right on the road. We drove to Ohio. We checked in our hotel, went and grabbed dinner, got dressed, went to the concert. Baby, when I tell you it was the greatest thing ever. I swear, I'm like, I don't think as an adult I've ever cried at a concert.
It was crying?
Baby, it was beautiful. It was like, I think as a fan, like you got to see, like I
It's
got
an
to
energy.
see, yeah, and I got to see, like, I think Brandy is truly like, oh, I'm gonna get emotional now. Like I like literally love her. Like she has been an idol since I was a little girl. So like to be able to see the woman that you admired on stage like that, I definitely was happy I went to open the night. Like I literally had to go to open the night to see her in the beginning.
Oh, that was the first
That was
stop
the
of
first
the tour?
night. First stop of the tour.
Really?
Yeah.
But I feel like there was already other places.
That was the first stop.
You sure?
Yeah.
Pinky Promise.
Well, then what was they filming?
They were just filming interviews and different stuff and like behind the scenes. That was the first stop of the tour, Cincinnati.
Wow.
Yep. So I made it to the first night of opening night.
Lit. Okay, that's making it even better.
freaking
for sure.
bomb. So I had to be there for her first night. My cousin was texting me like, "Hey, did you get your ticket? Are we going?" I said, "Yo, I went to the first night, but we are still going when she comes here." But
Yes.
I could not see that. So like watching the woman that you admire since you were a little girl, like on that stage was so amazing. Her mic was on. She sounds freaking like there is nobody that has that type of vocals. That like Brandy is just the truth. When she got to Have You Ever, it was over.
Oh.
She got to Have You Ever. I just had to cry. I was recording at first, and then I had to turn the camera because them tears started coming. Like y'all can't catch
Why would you
crying.
crying? Would you?
It was so beautiful.
What the song was about, or just
Maybe a little bit of both though. Like I think being in love, like being in this phase of love is different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, this is really perfect that we're talking about this. But like being in this phase of love is different for me because I've never experienced love like this. And so as she was just saying, have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? You ever needed someone so bad you can't sleep at night? Like literally, like I be missing him when I'm not with him. I struggle to sleep when he's not with me. Like I've never. So I guess it kind of was like a little combination of both. Like, dang, my idol is singing this song, and then it's about where I'm at right now in my life. But I think it's a good like segue into the topic because my dad recently watched an episode, and he called me and he was like, I watched the episode and I'm like, oh, well, great, Dad. You know, which one did you watch? Like, I've been watching a few of them. He said, but I watched one and he said my daughter's dad's name. He's like, he gonna fuck you up. And I'm like, what? He gonna whip your ass. I said, why? He said, because the way you talk about your man, your blessing. And he said this name, the way you talk about him, he was like, you were saying like how you've never experienced what you've experienced with this man, but you were with him for so long. And when he see this, he gonna whip your ass. And it's crazy because it's kind of ties into this episode of like, that's my story. You know what I'm saying? And that's my experience. And so today's episode is really about owning your experiences. And it's my story, you know, like, and I can honestly wholeheartedly say, I haven't been with a man that makes me feel the way this man makes me feel, you know, like, I haven't been with a man that appreciates or values me the way I'm appreciated and valued. Like I was talking to Sierra earlier, Sweetest Day was yesterday. And like I did a lot for him, but it wasn't a lot. You know, it didn't feel like a lot to me. It just felt like me making sure that he felt loved on this day because he is my sweetie. And, you know, but it's like there's this joy in it for me because he be so appreciative. Like he be so happy, like, baby, oh my God, like
Jazzy.
Everything is like oh my God, baby, thank you so much. Like I cooked breakfast in the morning. I had the
what breakfast did you cook?
Okay, so this is what breakfast was because we went to Houston and we liked the Breakfast Club. He loved it so much we had to go back twice. So I had ordered all of the Breakfast Club, the batter, the fish fry, the pancake mix, all of that in the seasoning. And so I cooked breakfast to kind of mimic what we had in Houston. Then we went and got massages. Then we went shopping and got something to wear because we had an impromptu photo shoot. And then we left there and went to a cooking class. And it was just like all of these things was for him. So when we got home and I gave him his gifts, I had the gifts wrapped in like this custom wrapping paper with our pictures on them. And he like, baby, you wrap gifts for Sweetest Day? Baby, you wrap gifts for everything. But I'm a person who loves to give. But sometimes it's hard to give when the person doesn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like you giving and they're like, oh, thank you for this. Is something I wanted this. But like, it's always like this joy to give and do for him. But the truth is like my dad was just saying like, you know, the way I talk about him, how my ex is going to be upset when he sees it. But the truth is that's my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like my experience with that man and this man, in the words of Tamar Braxton, is totally different. Bro, I don't know why I can't say totally different without saying that.
That's what she did.
She was like, yo, you got a cheater and your husband do this and your husband do this, but this man right here is totally different.
She's a character.
I see that.
Tamar, yes. But the reality is, this man is totally different.
She's about to do it again.
She was. She's trying to stop herself.
I can't help it, but it makes me think about me and C been talking a lot. We talk a lot, y'all. We do this podcast and we still talk probably every day.
She called me earlier. I said, Jasmine, I gotta get ready so I'm not as late. Let me see how long we was on the phone.
Oh my God. So I told Dre, she gonna say, what, Dre?
Then I said, Jazz, I'm about to get dressed. Then she just went on. Let me tell you how long we was on the phone. And I'm like, Jazz.
Now she told me what she think how long y'all was on the phone because I asked her.
Oh, I'm about to tell you. You ain't gotta guess.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm about to see if it's close.
What she said?
No, I want you to tell me first.
No, tell them how long we was on the phone.
It was 17 minutes.
Oh.
See, it was less than I thought. I say we probably been on the phone like 20, 30 minutes.
How many minutes were you late though?
10.
Plus 17.
So no, minus the 17, I would have been on time.
My baby walked in the door at 3:03.
Y'all wasn't
So
ready.
it was not 10 minutes. It was 33 minutes.
Y'all wasn't ready.
That don't matter.
The picture was not up. So let me say this, y'all. I don't feel like I need to be here for setup. I don't help
You do,
set
because
up.
you are part of the sound check.
Microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
This wasn't ready though.
I mean, I slowed down. You wasn't here. I didn't have to rush.
All I'm saying is, and he didn't do what? What do I always ask Dre to do? He normally does
She
it.
called me like, is Dre
Dre there?
Because he didn't text.
He didn't text. He normally texts. This is the second time he did this shit too, by the way. Out of all these episodes we recorded, this is only the second time he didn't do it.
I just showed up on time. But
But he normally says, I'm on my way. Then he'll message, I'm here. Am I lying?
He does.
So I literally call her like, is Dre there?
But the last time, in his defense, and y'all know I don't even defend Dre. The last I don't.
I'm waiting. Go ahead.
The last time you said that, and he was like, don't depend on me. If we set a time,
did say
I'm going to
that.
be here. He
I
said
don't
that.
remember that. I really don't. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Yeah,
Was I
the
not
last-
here? Did y'all have a conversation before I got
No,
here?
that was your response.
was
He was
your
like,
response.
okay.
No, it wasn't me.
You was like, Dre didn't text. And he was like, you waiting on me? No,
I was like, please. I said, please don't wait.
please
Don't rely
please
on
don't
me.
wait on me. He's like, I'm going to be here. And you said, okay. But
That
when she
was weeks
called today,
ago.
I was like, I knew it.
Because he was still doing it since he said that.
He was.
Fair enough. Because that was weeks ago when he did it the first time.
It was.
So
In her defense. I'm just defending everybody today. I'm just happy.
I'm about
y'all.
I'm defending
that'd
everybody.
be my thing. Like
She
if
got
I
on her
come
lawyer
in and they all
glasses.
set up, then I would
do.
probably really feel bad. But they ain't never set
That's
up
why I
and
don't
ready
be
to
super
go.
set up, because I don't want you to feel bad.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I do. That's teamwork. That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, it's
appreciate
no
it.
need
I'll
for me
be
to.
on time.
Yep. Pretty sure she was in the bathroom when I called her and asked her if he was here.
You don't know that because you weren't
I
here.
do know that because I heard the echo in the bathroom. So you wasn't ready.
Maybe I was using it.
The li-
But
Anyway.
anyways. But
Segue.
right, but we talk often and about everything.
Literally.
And so like literally lately she been like, you just really
I
been
gotta tell you something too.
okay.
Go ahead.
You wanna tell me right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a right now moment.
Oh, I know. That means she didn't tell me something. And I'm trying to figure out how she didn't tell me something because we talk every day.
It just happened, and you
Okay.
did most of the talking today, and I rushed you because I had to get here.
No problem. Okay.
The way
We're gonna-
that you
we're
have
gonna
your
pause
current
this
audience
episode.
on a cliffhanger right now, like, how we go?
Right. Okay. Listen,
Because I be having to say it so I don't forget. Because
We're
she
gonna
not
pause
gonna
this
forget.
episode for this-
But no, we're
no,
not.
we're
To
not.
be continued.
We're
Little
not, we're not.
SpongeBob clip.
I won't forget. Alexa,
1 hour
remind me.
later. Right, remind me to ask Sierra what she had to tell me before she left
Listen,
out. But go ahead.
But I think lately we've kind of just been in spaces where it's like, this is my story. Like, this is what happened to me. So, like, it happened to me, and that's my story. And that was my experience, and that was how I took it. Even down to friendships and relationships and, familiar situations with your family members. And, so it's like, no, I think I've gotten to a place, and I think this podcast has really helped me.
A lot.
I'm gonna stop using my hand because, ooh. So I gotta do this because I was talking to
Look, I'm missing something.
my blessing, right? And he be trying to act like me, and he be like,
Yeah, you do use your hands.
and I'm like, stop! I don't do this. I was like, yes, you do, baby. You talk with your hands.
Me too.
He's like, and I can just you be on your cars at work, like I can't stand you. And I'm watching myself like, put it down. but I think this podcast has truly helped me to be honest about my experiences and recognize that it is my story. It is what I experienced, And I think when they say that there's like 3 sides to every story, is like what happened, your side, their side, and what really happened. You see it from your point of view. And so from my point of view, this is what I experienced. Like even down to friendships or the loss of another friendship. Like, dang, I just be losing friends out here. Or, because so I can kind of do a little bit of it, but definitely feel like I had a really good friend or someone I was building and cultivating a relationship with. And I think in the sense of me being myself and having all this grace for people, I like accepted some things in the friendship that I shouldn't, like giving chance after chance after chance.
Yeah.
And I should have just recognized at the first time or the second time. I say first fool, no fool. Second fool, damn fool. So the first time, you're not a fool. So first fool, no fool. I ain't a fool.
Okay, first fool.
Second time, you a damn fool because you let it happen again.
See, I'm used to the fool me once, shame on you.
Shame
fool
on
me
you.
twice,
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's a little different.
A little shorter.
Yeah, a little shorter.
Okay.
So first fool, no fool. Second fool, damn fool. But the first time it happened, okay. And it shouldn't have been okay, but it happened. You know, I chalked it up. The second time it happened.
Yeah, we talked about it the last time.
Yeah, the second time, but it hasn't aired yet, so y'all see it later.
But
The second time it happened, it should have been the red flag to be like, cut this off. But the people around me saw it for what it was and was like, Jazz, you know, roll it back a little bit. And I'm like, no. But yeah, what you want to say?
no, I was just about to say, and that's not to, take away from, like I said, all the details are on the other episode. But nonetheless, I was just going to say that it's not that necessarily people are bad or not real fans or I lost a friend. We just got to meet people where they at and accept it. Like, we can't drag everybody here if they're here. You know what I'm saying? We also can't revert to here if we're here to meet them.
'Cause I'm not.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't think that she's a bad person.
No,
I never
no.
said that anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just be like, okay.
She's a
But
really great person.
nonetheless, you got to meet them where they at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hold you to this standard and you show me this. You
And
know what
that's-
I'm saying?
that's
And I
right.
think that's just more so what
And
it
that's what
is.
I
And that's
did.
not to say that we can't be friends anymore. I just can't rock with you on the same level anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where people have to realize, like, you know what I'm saying? You hurt me. I even understand why you did it, not in this particular situation.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I got to treat you the same way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
part.
You know how a lot of people, I think I spoke about it before too. Like, I can understand how you came to that conclusion. I can understand why you reacted the way that you reacted. But what you got to know is that it still hurt.
Yes.
It still affected me.
Absolutely.
And I still need to move accordingly. It's not a I understand so you get a pass and I forgive you and things are back great. No. You hurt me. I understand why you did. You know, whatever caused us to get here happened, but we're here now. And moving forward, it will never be the same. And that's
part.
just kind of where I think people kind of,
No, I think that's a great point of like, the levels.
yeah.
And I think for me, when you come in my life, I put you here. Like, you on the same page as my people, because if I use certain words or terminology with you, looking at my hands, if I use certain words or terminology with you, then to me it's like, if I call you friend, baby, that's a lot. And so if I call you friend, it's not like, oh, you're a new friend, so you're down here, you're not on the same level as my old friends. Like, no, you're my friend. And so it's always an even playing field for me. And I think that's something I need to.
But say, do you feel like you actually need to start maybe putting people through that probationary period? Like, did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they first, I just make sure sometimes they gotta be saying
Because I
words
was about to
wrong.
say reevaluate, but you're
Yeah.
saying from a standpoint of people just coming in.
Yeah,
But sometimes you got to reevaluate the people that's there right now.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
That's very true because
Yeah,
I
that
had
part.
actually lost a friend that I was one of my oldest standing friends. Like this person had been friends for a long time, and just a lot of stuff happened, and they start moving a different way, and also I think life put us in different places.
Facts.
Also, so that will sometimes be the thing that kind of like exposes everything else
seasons
because
of reasons, baby.
yeah.
Seasons of
Yeah.
reasons.
So I think the reevaluating is perfect, and I also think that I want us like a probationary period or just the getting to know you phase to kind of really see
Yeah.
who you are. Like, I think I just jumped in like, oh my gosh, she's so great and dope and this, that, and the third, and we have so much in common, and and like, okay, cool, you're my friend, so we're here because you're my friend. Versus you're my new friend. Let's continue to get to know each other on certain levels, type of thing.
Because what does that even mean? Like, you're my friend, okay, versus you're my new friend. So, like, do I not tell you certain things? Do I not bring you around certain people?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it means.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But and I think what is actually done for me is Sierra be right.
What I say, girl? What I say this time? What I say?
She be like, you too friendly. Everybody your friend.
To say, that sounds very friendly.
And you gotta recognize why they in your life. And I be wanting to argue. I was arguing.
She
with her.
used to argue with
I
me
used to
real
argue with her,
bad.
but right is right and wrong is wrong. And, you know, my cousin always say, you ain't wrong when you're right. So she was right. But it also has caused me to...
You ain't wrong if you was right.
You ain't wrong when you right.
Got it. Never mind.
Yeah. You ain't wrong
I
when
like
you
that.
right.
She said it so fast, I just trusted that it was right.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't wrong when you're right.
I like that.
But like I said, it's so crazy because I started a new job and I was like, I ain't trying to be friends with nobody in here. I don't want to be cool with y'all. I'm coming in here. I'm doing my job and I'm going home.
Yeah.
Forget new work friendships and everything. And it's so crazy because when I go to work in my new role, first of all, I gotta segue for a second. You know what? I struggled with my new role for a minute, but last night we were at the cooking class and we were sitting with some people. And one of the guys was like this big executive, right? And he's like the CEO of this huge company. And he said, what do you do? And I said, oh, I'm the assistant vice president of operations. I'm like, oh, girl, it felt good to me. Like, you're not the only one at this table that's about something. No, but when I go to work, I get dressed and I try to remember like, okay, you're on a different level now. And there are separations between, you know, there are levels, you know, there's the employee, there's the manager, the leads, the managers. And then, you know, I kind of have to recognize like, nope, you're on the executive side now, Jazz. You just can't be like, what up, girl? How you doing? So I usually come in and I go to my office and keep it moving. Like I don't really speak to people. And I kind of one day, like some of the ladies were like, they were staring at me and I'm like,
hey,
okay, hey, how y'all doing? What y'all staring for?
Hey,
and so I was walking past and I heard one of the girls say, yeah, she be putting that shit on every day. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. They thought I looked good today. Okay, cool. so now when I come in, I notice that they'll look to be like, okay, another day. Like, hey, how y'all doing? But I be trying not to be like east side with them. Like, okay, you see me? So
one day it's gonna slip out.
It is.
So listen, so recently I was we had a new people join the floor. And so my boss said, hey, go out and introduce yourself to the new team because none of their leaders was in the building. That is horrible. Y'all know, like you're a new class coming to the floor for the first time. You did all your training remotely. You're coming in the building and not one of your leaders is here.
Yeah, they should have been greeted by their leaders.
So he like, go greet them. So I went out there, I was greeting them. And the one girl, she was like, I said, introduce myself. And she was like, okay, girl. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry, Miss Pittman. I said, you don't got to call me Miss.
Yes, you do. Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So like I'm but like, cause they seem so cool. Like, but I'm also like, Jazz, you can't come in here and you can't make friends with them. You can't hang out with them. You know, like, and there's some other ladies that are on my level that I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm good. I don't even want to go after work. Like the one lady came to my office, like, you want me to get? I'm going to get lunch. What you want? I'm like, I'm okay.
Because unfortunately, and it's really unfortunate that we even have to think they may have a motive.
Listen,
don't look at me because I feel like that about everybody.
No, for real, and we shouldn't. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's kind of like something within, but
I'm just
a lot of times. No,
I'm exaggerating.
yeah, a lot of times
she don't trust nobody, y'all. She be like,
yeah, that's how it be. Like
I ain't everybody.
they made like, why they being so nice? Oh, you want to buy me lunch? Like, oh, you want to? Oh, why you always coming to my office every morning? Like, what are you trying to find out? Because people do move like that.
They do.
My
And
eyebrow be raised. I'm a type of person. This is with anybody. For the most part, and I'm gonna say that because sometimes you just get a vibe and you just be like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That third eye, that sense when you just get it, I don't know what it is, but it's something they ain't right. You know. So outside of that, for the most part, like levels, of course. Let me be very, very clear. But for the most part, I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to. You see what I'm saying?
Even there no more.
But see, I acknowledge those reasons quickly. Though you get what I'm saying? It's more of a like, all right, I'm gonna have to watch this one. All right, I have to look, like, you know what I'm saying? And I may not act on it. I half of the time don't say nothing, but I'm making mental notes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I'm gonna start you with 100, but every little thing is going down,
I don't even want to do that. No more.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm over that.
In a sense of,
I think I'm over that. Like, I think this last situation or situations, because it's like in the same.
It was more than one.
Yeah, it was more than one. You know, I'm gonna say it wasn't just this one friend. It was another person before that. It's like a few people that kind of was like, well, dang, y'all really just be trying to play on my, what the kids say, play on my top.
On my top.
On my top. Play on my top.
That's a us thing. That wasn't a kid. Them kids is
I'm about to say, yeah,
and clocking right now.
Okay, well, y'all trying to
capping and clocking is so stupid.
capping and clocking.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's funny.
That's the new stuff. But go ahead.
Listen. Did y'all hear about what 6'7" really mean?
No.
Just 304. I know. Just say,
Why?
just say 304.
I don't understand.
What do they say now?
6'7". You ever heard the kids say talk about 6'7"?
No.
Oh yeah, it's just big.
No.
6'7".
I stay away from all of that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Get out of my face.
just say
I'm not auntie. I'll be like, what that mean? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
they ain't want to know for a long time, but somebody finally was like, it just means how, like 6'7". Oh, okay. And it was like from the periodic table. I'm like, what? Y'all went that
Yeah,
deep?
it's something that only they
Would know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but maybe
Enjoy.
about that. It's about clicking and clapping, clocking and clapping. But yeah, I think I just hit the point where I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like again, this is my story, my experiences,
Yes,
and it's
yeah.
like, okay, I've had enough of that. Like, you're the last one. You're the last one. You
Yeah.
know, you're not the only one, but you're the last one this year that's going to get that type of response from me. So I think I'm over the trust you till you give me a reason not to. I've always had that stance. Like,
It's almost like, I think Mike Ty said, it's like trust is gained in droplets, but it's lost in buckets.
Yeah.
And so I think if we,
that was good.
if
real
we get
good.
people
Ours.
at maybe like 50%, like you said, it's level. So I trust you with certain things.
Yeah.
I
That's
trust
what
you with
yeah,
certain information.
things.
But
Yeah.
I know I'm not bringing you to my house. I know I'm not introducing you
You
to
don't even
X,
know
Y,
where
and
I
Z.
stay at.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
because
Everybody know where I stay at.
I need to be able to read you. I need to be able to kind of
Yeah.
like vibe with you to see what you own for real.
Yeah.
Because people are, it's
Yeah,
some
I think
weirdos
my heart
out
was
here.
just too trusting, not and overall, and Sierra be saying that too.
Why I say that? Oh, girl, it sound like I be dropping
just-
bars.
She do.
Baby, I be dropping heat.
Bars behind the scenes, okay?
At the time, I be wanting to argue like that's not true, and but then over time, I'm a person that could be like, you was right, you know, and I will come back and be like, dog, remember when you had said you was right? But I think I just been too trusting with people, too open with people, too accepting of, you know, the mishandling of me. People have mishandled me, and I've allowed you to mishandle me. And so it's my story. And it's like they may not even see it as I mishandled you. They may see it as, oh no, this just happened. But I had to see it a different way. And so I think this podcast has allowed me in having conversations to truly own like my experiences, to truly own what happened to me. I know a lot of stuff
Experiences that shape us. I mean, like everything that happens, you know what I'm saying, I can say for sure, walking down a lot of this or through a lot of this for sure has made me have like, you know, those second thoughts, you know, about things. But overall, I'm pretty, like I said, accountable, and this is what happened. I know it happened, you know, I messed up, or how can I fix it or not?
Sometimes.
You know, when it's serious stuff.
Sometimes she be like, I did not. I didn't say, girl, yes, you did.
I mean, we just did that for like a whole 5 minutes here today.
Yeah,
But
today.
I'm saying for like serious stuff, you know what I mean?
That was
Like,
serious, man.
real
Thank you,
life,
Dre.
you know, situations and things, should I say. But I mean, that's what it's about though, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm happy of the openness and the vulnerability you've gained and exposed through this.
yeah, and I think we talked about,
We never even flat out told them what the topic was or what we was
did.
doing.
Yeah, we did.
What's the name of it?
Oh,
That's
it
my
wasn't
story.
like yeah.
We did not.
yes,
We didn't
I
have-
did.
you
I
had a
said
story-
it.
you had a title?
I said, here's the segue.
This
and
segues into what we were going to talk about, but we
And I
didn't give
said-
like the.
now, when you watch the episode when Dre
I'm
re-recorded
gonna
it,
watch it, but
it happened to me, and that's my story. I said that like 3 times. Dre gonna
That
find it in
does
the
sound
beginning.
familiar.
Thank you. You gonna catch it in the beginning. Then Tierra gonna come back and be like, "Okay, we did. It happened to me, and that's my story." Just remember, at 4:04 p.m. on Sunday, she gonna call me. Wednesday, no, you was right. But anyways, but owning your truth, though, I think this is the part. I think I'm still working on, and I'm doing better, because Sierra was like, you just was raw. You was just said this and about this person and this person.
like,
They
did you
gonna-
mean to say that? Like,
Did you
Jada,
mean to
we
say
gotta
that?
edit that?
But
Like,
I think the sugarcoating has to stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we got to stop sugarcoating things to be like giving it to him with a grain of, you know, oh, it was okay. No, it wasn't, bro. This is what happened. You did this, and then you did this. You turned around and did this too. And how it made me feel is this, and intent impact. Talk about
Because
that
I'm
all
not
the time.
even really like saying this to
To hurt you.
This really has
not
nothing
even
to
about
do
you.
with
It's not
you.
about you.
This is what happened to me. This is what I dealt with. This
Yes.
is what I experienced. And you want to be able to throw your rocks and hide your hands and think that it's cool.
Yeah.
No, you got to be held accountable for the stuff that you do in some capacity.
Some.
So it was really, really great because when you just said that too, the same thing, like two people can be in the same situation, right, and have two completely different experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Three sides.
So like you can't tell me how to feel. You can't tell me how this affected me. You could tell me what your intent was, but I'm telling you how it impacted me, and don't you dare be upset.
And some of the
that-
niggas is malicious.
like,
So
you know what I'm saying? But how dare you be upset that what you did this to me, even though you didn't mean it like that.
But that's
this is
what
how it was,
that's how it
and people
impacted
don't
me.
know how to
That part.
accept these things.
That
if
wasn't
makes
my
sense.
intentions.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that you didn't intend.
I used to
hurt me.
apologize like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that wasn't my intention. Like, it doesn't matter what your intention
It
was.
was.
This is
I'm
what happened.
telling
This
you
is the
how it
result.
affected me. Facts.
This is the impact. Like it wasn't your intentions, but this was the impact. And so you got to own the impact.
Yeah.
You can't sit on the intentions like, well, I ain't even mean to.
And that's
do
what
that.
hurts people. Like, people don't like to own
the impact of their actions.
Yeah, they don't. They don't like to own their shit. Like, they
'Cause they
literally
just feel
like
I didn't mean it like that. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't have took it like that.
exactly. And it's just like,
Oh
nah.
my God! Can you say that one more time?
But I didn't mean it like that. So you shouldn't have took it like that.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I would be balling her.
Ball,
Okay,
ball in there. I'm dead.
I would be like, because that's how people come across. Like,
Yeah.
well, I didn't mean it like that. Well, baby, it didn't matter. That's
Yeah.
how it affected me, and you should be apologizing for how it affected me. Like, and I get it that the way it impacted me or how it affected me is based on my experiences and my traumas and all those other things. But it triggered that, and so now that you recognize that, here's the reality. I apologize that my actions caused that for
Yep.
you.
Right.
I didn't know that happened. This was going to cause this trickle down effect. But moving forward, that's the part. It's the move freaking forward.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to move forward. They want to move past it.
Yeah.
Like, baby, moving past and moving forward is two different things.
Thanks.
Moving past it means it's right here. We're going to act like it didn't happen.
Yep.
Moving forward means we got to move through
Go through it.
We got to
Yep.
go through it.
Yeah.
We got to go through what happened. Let's Dre be saying, let's unpack that. We have to unpack that. Unpack the thing that
That's
happened
very
because
true.
it happened.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, why did it happen? But then at the same token, why did you allow it to happen?
Yeah.
And
so
that,
go ahead. Yeah, I talk about change
I told
behavior.
y'all the worst thing, not the worst, that was the wrong word. The hardest thing for a person to do is really get naked with themselves. Like strip everything apart. Like whatever it is that took to humble you, or like I said, be honest with yourself. Like I did ignore these red flags, right? He did tell me exactly
I played
what he
a
meant.
part in this.
I played a part in
Yeah.
this. And that is so hard
yeah,
for
accountability.
people to do. And I mean, it's easy for me now, but you know, at some point it was for me as well. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've grown from it, but people don't know how to do that. And the reason I was giggling when you said that, because the asshole in me, and like, I apologize that hurt your feelings. I promise you I do. But I do not change how I feel. What I feel is what I felt. How I said what I said is what I meant. But I am truly sorry that it hurt you. You know what I'm saying? That it made you feel that way. You know, but we
But you
can
said that was the who and you?
the asshole.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just said it was the
I
asshole.
want to hear it again. I don't want to hear you say you an asshole sometimes.
Because it's just like, if I said what I said, I said what I said. I meant exactly what I said. If you took it wrong, I apologize. I really sincerely hate that this is hurting you that way. But it's not going to change my mindset about something that I truly believe in.
See,
and that's
like
where people
the
mess up.
discomfort in the truth.
Yeah.
It's like discomfort in truth.
It's
Yeah.
very,
It's uncomfortable to like say, you know, I'm sorry, but I don't regret what I did, but I'm sorry. So are you really sorry?
Yes. Because
What are you sorry?
how it hurt you, how it affected you. But if I'm strong and I was gonna, because when
Can
you
you
said
be
it,
sorry about how it affected someone else, or more so sorry about the delivery?
That's what
I think it's gonna be both because it depends on how you said it. And like
because
you said,
you can't
be
take
wrong
responsibility for
when you're right.
how I interpreted it.
You ain't
though.
wrong when you're right.
You ain't wrong when you're right. So whatever she said, I'm saying that. No, I can't take responsibility for how you interpret it, but I can apologize if it made you feel a way. You know what I'm saying? Yes, delivery is very important. That is very, very important, right? 100%. But ultimately, the feelings gonna come the same one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
So your sorry is, I'm sorry. I don't regret it. But I'm sorry that it made you feel this. I acknowledge your feelings. It's an acknowledge. You're sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is it really like I'm sorry?
It's an acknowledgement of their feelings.
Right.
No, if I hurt you, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Said.
That's more so. So yes, an acknowledgement in the feelings. But that's all. I'm sorry that this hurts you. And when you come back around, and this is not for everything. Let me make this very, very clear. I'm about to say
this is not for every situation.
I'm about to say, y'all, this does not apply for everything. But I'm speaking in this particular situation about giving some truth that mofo didn't want to hear. Yeah. They ain't want to hear it. Still don't want to hear it to this day. And I think later in life, they will. So it'll be one of them. It's hindsight. Yeah. So when they come back around. So I'm so sorry that this is hurting you right now. And I am so sorry that this is pissing you off. And I'm sorry that I hurt you, but I truly believe in what I said.
I stand on it.
I stand on it, so and I'm not gonna take that back.
So there's an acknowledgement of their feelings, but a standing on what I said because there is truly, it's a discomfort in that for that person and for you because I know you don't want to hurt this person, but sometimes the truth does hurt.
Very much so.
Sometimes that, like you said, you don't want to get naked with yourself, and when you have genuine people around you, put my hands down.
Girl,
when you have genuine people around you though to point those things out, then sometimes you don't want to see it, which is why I can own up to be like, dang, C was right. Dang, C was right. Or even in moments like my mama was so right about this. Like I have to go back and I'll tell a person like, dang, you said this 2 years ago, bro, and it finally made sense to me now. And it's okay that it'll make sense later, but in that moment, like there's an acknowledgement of the feelings. I hate that I'm hurting you this way.
Yep.
I don't like that you feel this way.
And there's some regret in that.
But this is the truth. The truth is, this is what you're doing. The truth is, you are not healed in this area. The truth is, you're lashing out. The truth is, you're not a good friend. The truth is, you could be a better partner. Like, the truth is, this is the truth. And so it's like, do you sugarcoat and be like, oh, it's okay? Or do you have the hard, truthful conversations that is going to be uncomfortable?
Yeah.
And I think this is a lot of what we get to do here is have a lot of the uncomfortable conversations, right? And as we're having them, a lot of times I can go back and connect it to something like, dang, this came from this, or I could have been better here, which is why I'm saying this is my story and these are my experiences.
Yeah, they're mine.
They're mine.
You're a part of them, but your experience could be completely different.
Yeah.
Like,
and the way it affected you is different. You know, some people show up harder. Like, you know, me and my blessing was talking and he was just sharing with me like how he came up, you know, losing his mom, losing his dad, his grandparents, you know, like, and how it's caused him to be a certain way. And a part of that is like, dang, he has some things that I don't have, but I don't have those experiences.
Right.
And so I can understand, right? Sometimes we can understand or sympathize or empathize with people, but I don't have sympathy for him at all. Like I don't feel sorry for him, but I do have empathy because I can understand where it is coming from. And I don't have those experiences, but on the same token, I'm different because my experiences were different. And it doesn't make him better than me. It just means
we're different.
We're different. And then the beautiful part about that is being able to see those differences and not be offended. Like when he cuts into me, like I don't be offended. I actually be like, okay, say it again. What you want me to do? Don't do what now?
Little hornball.
Okay.
Did you learn your lesson? Like
I did. But you know what? I did because he helps me to see it differently. You know what I'm saying? I could be so stubborn and stuck into what I know and how I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a little hard on that. Which
it just made me think. No. It was.
Tell on yourself, why don't you?
No. That was a mix of right for me too.
Yeah. I could be very stubborn, like because I'm bullheaded. I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know, and I think that I'm becoming more open to seeing other people's viewpoints and their perspectives. And it's not like how I saw it through my lens, is how did you see it through your lens? And dang, okay, I can get how that came across that way. And I'm hoping in saying these things that the person, one of the people I'm talking about, because we had a very good friendship, you know, I thought it was a genuine situation. And Sierra said the other day, like, you sound like you want to mend that. And there's a part of me that doesn't necessarily want to, I don't want to go back. I want to know what the look forward could look like, how we can go forward, how we can go through it, and then come out on the other side of that, because genuinely had a great time with her, genuinely great conversations. Like, she was a friend she would call, I would pray with her, we would pray together, you know, like, supported me. So it's like, okay, how do we get through this? Can we get through this?
Yeah.
Can you own what you did and how you made me feel? I hate you so much right now.
What?
Nothing.
She make sure her face is shown on that part. No, people don't think I'm tripping. But can you own what you did? And I think I've been better at ownership. Like I'm like, yeah, my bad, I did that. Like, you know,
Those are the people that I know I can connect with, not necessarily be
Yes,
close to.
thank you.
But people who can own it. Like,
Thank
even if
you.
you did me wrong in some capacity, certain capacities, we can move through this, like you said, and move forward, as long as I know that you're a person who
Genuinely.
can genuinely, like, be, you know, I'm sorry, this is what I
Yes,
did.
it's
I own
genuine.
it.
Yeah.
But if you can't own it, then it's just like, we have nothing to talk
I
about.
did this because you blaming everything.
I'ma just be wasting my breath.
Oh my, that's in general. It ain't even got to be that you did anything to me.
Yeah.
I hate having conversations with those type of people.
That's good.
In general.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I will shut down and quit talking to you. That's
Absolutely.
the quickest way to get me to shut the
Absolutely.
fuck up. I'm being honest. That's the quickest way
Yeah.
to get me to shut the fuck up.
what we gotta do?
Is keep on acting like you ain't wrong, not seeing
Right.
your fault in it,
Yes.
and blaming everybody else. I cannot stand that.
I just
done.
stopped slowly but surely
I'ma
talking
just
to
be
those
like,
people.
you know what?
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
done.
just be like, You
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to say, no. Because at
Because
that point,
it's everybody's fault.
like, you not
it's everybody else.
Baby,
You didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You didn't play no part in this?
I don't think I got that one. Nope. That
Bars,
one.
I'm getting
but
better.
literally, like, that's what I mean when
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore,
Yeah.
because now it's going to be an argument. It's
Yeah.
going to be a constant battle of me trying to make you see. That literally speaks to that argument that I had. I apologize that you feel this way, but I'm standing on what I said, because you are still blaming everybody else.
So
Yeah.
yes.
So
So I
But wait,
think
I wanted to say something. I had a good point too.
Go ahead. Make it
was
point.
really, really good. And I sent it, one of the girls sent it in a group chat today, just about the way people view things. It was an analogy. It was a professor, and he put it in his class. Long story short, he had two people come. So say this at the table, and I told you and Dre to face the walls, like face the opposite way, right? I put the ball down, and I'm like, what color do you see? And you like, it's black, you know, right? And then they're like, okay, now, and he was like, it's black. And then he's like, no, you tripping? It ain't black. Like, they arguing back and forth. It's like, pause. What do you see? The ball is white. It's clearly white. They're going at it.
It was both.
The ball was both sided. So it was like somebody could be passionate
And they could be
about
right.
what they
Absolutely.
believe, and you can be passionate about what you believe, and neither one of y'all are wrong.
Because two things can
Be true at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
I
I
had to
think-
get to that,
No,
because I thought
no,
that was a
dope.
very,
That's
very
great,
dope
actually,
example.
yeah. It was
dope.
I mean, because they heated, like, is you crazy? You need to get your eyes checked. But it was literally two different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, so we sum this up, I think we have to learn how to own your part and not carry someone else's. Like, you got to own what you did,
Fair
right?
enough.
Own your part, but I don't have to carry it for you. I think there's a lot of truths that we don't say out loud.
It's a lot.
A lot of truths that we don't say out loud. We just carry it. And I think I'm at a place in my life where I'm just gonna say them out loud. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not biting my tongue. Now I'm not gonna be cutthroat. You know, sometimes I'm just gonna be silent. I won't say anything for the sake of, you know, hurting someone. I'm not here to hurt you.
Yeah, it's not
but I'm
my
also
intent.
not here to keep defending your actions, to keep acting like it didn't affect me, and to keep tiptoeing or walking around it. At the end of the day, this is what happened. This was my experience. This was my story. This is how it affected me. And I have to be honest about that. And so I think for the audience, I would say, what truth are you not saying out loud? Like, what haven't you said? You know, what are you carrying? Who hurt you that you're afraid to say, hey, when you did this, it hurt me? I think we just have a platform where we can say it, But I think you have your own platform and you have to be that voice for yourself.
Yep, advocate for yourself.
Advocate for you. Like, no, I didn't like that.
Without fear of repercussion. That's probably not the right word, but
Repercussion. Yeah.
repercussion.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say something else. I was about to get into the reciprocity, all of that.
No, go ahead, baby.
Pineapples.
Yeah.
What?
No. Reposados. No.
I'm like, I don't think so.
Because I was thinking about reciprocation and the
Reciprocity.
the words of reciprocation, but whatever.
Yes.
Crap, I forgot what I was about
So,
to say.
but she said without fear.
Without fear of repercussion, though.
Yes.
Like a fear that something bad is going to happen.
Yeah.
Because who knows? It could, but you could also release something for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you don't feel vulnerable or safe enough to share your experiences with whoever this person is, because it don't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be life. It could be family. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel safe, then it really shouldn't even be a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing should be there. If I can't express this to you and you understand or you acknowledge, and guess what? Maybe that person may not be there yet. They may not be in that space. But like she said, you don't have to carry it. You have to release it for yourself.
Absolutely.
For yourself.
For you, it's about you. You don't
Yeah.
don't apologize for what you've experienced. Don't apologize for what you feel, but don't be the victim of that either. So it could be a lot more to this conversation. I know we got to wrap everything up, but don't be the victim. But I think something that I saw that says you don't owe anyone a version of your story that keeps them comfortable. I don't have to tell the story that makes you feel secure.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell the story that makes you feel comfortable. I don't owe you that because the truth might hurt, but it heals. And so
does.
sometimes the most powerful apology you can give is to yourself.
Amen.
So like she said, don't be afraid of the repercussions. Like, here's the reality. If me telling you my truth causes you to walk away from me, to leave me, to not want to be my friend anymore, hang out with me, or me sharing my truth does that for you, then were you really here for me? Like, were you really, like, was this about you?
Deuces.
You
know
not
what
my
I'm saying?
person.
I'm over here
Not my
like
person.
deuces.
So I should be able to honestly say what I feel, how I feel, what I need, and you should respect that. Or baby, when you did this, I didn't like it. Or we talked about this. Like, you know, you got to be able to say that. Not just baby, sister, mother, father, cousin, uncle, auntie, you know what I'm saying, coworker. You know, like, baby, don't do that. There has to be some lines and some boundaries for yourself. And so I think this was a good conversation. I think it was a necessary conversation simply because it's needed. You know, I think it's very welcomed on our behalf to just be able to say,
this is what you did
this is what you did to me and it hurt me.
Yep.
Or this is what you did to me and it helped me.
Yeah.
This is what you did to me and do it again. I liked it.
That one left.
because
It don't take much here. Doesn't take
it
much
don't
here.
always have to be negative though. You know, I think sometimes people do need to know what to double down on. You know, what to continue to do. Dang, I left my apples. I want my apples. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm saying this out loud. I left my apple. I gotta go get it.
Told y'all it doesn't take much.
No, because we said that. Never mind. All right, guys, listen. We got to wrap up, and I guarantee
We got a joke?
Sierra doesn't have a joke.
Because
Ain't shit funny. All right. What's the rules?
no, it was my intent to get here and go through a couple of them with y'all. That was my intent, but we started talking about other
She
stuff.
was late. All right.
So, yep. I'll have one next episode. I promise. We're gonna look and pick one right now when this ends after the rules.
After the rules. Oh, all right.
Wow.
I don't know what
She's
said.
like, what rules?
All right, guys. No, really, honestly, we thank y'all for watching.
Always.
Always. In all the support and love, it just means the world to us.
Pause. I'm sorry,
What?
because I just got mad when she just said that. Because you clearly haven't been on TikTok, baby. Because they've been going in on us.
They
Child.
do. I know. I don't.
Man,
I
forget
appreciate
them.
that.
No.
TikTok-
I know, and I'm with it. I just want to encourage people
To watch
and
the whole
make this a
episode.
clip, please. Watch the full episode. Like,
Amen.
y'all take these little clips and just run with them. We ain't no real women. We ain't never been in real relationships. We don't know how to treat a man. Like, baby, they been going in.
They have
Y'all
no
can
clue.
tell. Ain't neither one of y'all. Baby, they be going in. And it's fine. We
They
signed
probably
up
live in
for
a
it.
mama basement.
I don't even care. We signed up for this, so
We
I
did.
know that it comes with
the
it,
territory,
you know.
yeah.
But sometimes you just be like, damn.
Yeah,
Can you
I
at
don't
least
even be
watch the
mad.
full episode? Like, gain a full perspective.
I've seen them, and it doesn't. You know what?
Like,
at first, last season, it used to bother me.
Yeah.
But this season, it really doesn't, because it's like everybody has an opinion.
Facts.
And
It's not
like
facts.
even when so I don't. This is gonna be a little bit off subject, but it was a guy from, I think he's from Nigerian. And he was saying, hey, black people from America, you gotta be from America to answer. Like, what does it mean when I'm under a post and it was about Kim Kardashian and something about her mom or something had happened, and y'all was under there like, who made the potato salad, where we going out to eat at, and it was basically people saying like, next subject, next topic. But he's like, what does that mean? Because y'all do that a lot, and it made me laugh so hard to know, like, bro, we really as a culture don't take too much serious.
No, we're not going
and
to.
we don't. And then when
Everything
we
is
do,
a joke.
everything is a joke, or we just we be wanting to
So
kind of like.
sad.
So it's like, bro, I don't even really care. Like, whatever.
No, I don't. It's not a bad thing. I just be sitting there watching sometimes. I'm like, can y'all just watch the full episode? Y'all just
that would
go
be
in
nice. Like,
off
while y'all
these
going
little
in,
clips,
go watch the
like,
episode.
Jesus.
But Drake picks the right clips
He
to
clickbait.
create that.
You got to make people mad a little bit so they can interact.
They be
with the
mad. They be
content.
going back and forth on that one clip. I was like, Jesus.
But they be watching it,
Yeah.
so we appreciate that.
Facts.
You took the time. To me, you took the time out of your day to watch and to comment, and I appreciate that. So regardless of if it's positive or negative,
It helps
helps.
your account.
yeah, I'm okay.
I got
Like,
more views. I got another like and or comment or whatever.
Yeah, and if you don't like us personally, I can't even be mad because you don't know us personally. You know what I'm saying? You see a 10, 15, 30-second clip and you think you know me.
10, 15,
And what
30
the
seconds.
crazy thing is, they probably will never think of y'all again because they probably won't see anything
No,
ever again.
facts.
They'll probably say what they want to say, scroll on, and then they gonna comment on somebody
and
else's
move to
stuff.
the
Yeah,
next
and
thing.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right, thank you. Because somebody else was like, oh, she gotta be single. Like, you don't know us. Like, men like that don't like women like her. Do you know who we've dated?
People project so
They be
hard.
like, what? Baby, listen. Okay, you don't know us. So it's not personal for me, but I thank y'all for every
comment,
click, every comment, negative or
good,
positive.
Funny, we received
Every
it all.
share, every save.
I see 'em.
I be seeing y'all save. Y'all don't like the clip, but you saved it. For what? You gonna go talk on it? Okay, baby, have fun. Like, whatever you need to do for you, do for you. But at the end of the day, this is Mixed Emotions, Second Thoughts, the podcast where we dive deep into the experiences that shape us, relationships that define us, and the stories, lessons that stay with us.
Yeah.
Period.
And so all we're doing is sharing our experiences.
Ours, yeah. It ain't the same for everybody.
Yep.
Period.
So if you don't like us,
Your mother.
Keep watching.
What are the rules?
keep watching.
Like, keep watching.
Right, keep watching. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna give y'all the rules. Even if you don't like us, we still like you enough to give you the rules. Okay. we want you to be good. them comments y'all making ain't good, but it's okay. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Them comments means you need to be careful because you don't know, baby. We from Detroit, East Side. Stop playing with us. But nah, be good. You can't be good. Be careful. You can't be careful. Take your
ass
home. Peace, love, and soul. We out.